Yeah.
Mersh is here.
Yo,
Mersh.
Cheers.
Cheers.
What's up, man? Can you?
Welcome to the Oh, you have to unmute, by the way. It just starts you on mute.
It brings you unmuted, yeah.
It starts you on mute, yeah.
Uh-oh. We'll get him in here sooner or later. Okay, now, also, I think, let me make sure, there's probably a super chat.
We can't hear you, Mersh.
We'll get him in here. He'll
change your settings.
No, let's act like we hear him. Yo, Mersh, what up, man?
What's up, dude?
He'll have to make a couple.
Yeah, we're just chilling too, bro.
Mersh,
Tell us all about it.
On the actual tab of the Hangout, look at the bottom middle. There will be an auto mute there. And,
Whoa. So it starts me off mute? Like, no.
Yes.
It would make sense if it started off where, all right, I'm muted, but like Ralph goes, all right, we're going to let this get like, but I have to, like, I've already decided I wanted to talk. What's your going? I checked my audio settings.
I did it too. I just did it when I came on.
Verify, like, oh no, I definitely want to be on this show. So like Discord makes sense because like you come in a green room and he come in a thing and then you're muted, but then the master goes like, you are now free to speak.
We're not using that word anymore.
I'm sorry, I'm not gonna say
it's a joke. Sorry, you missed it.
What's up, dude? How you doing?
I'm buzzed as fuck, guys. I
lit.
just smoked a joint. That's why I left for a bit. I was just smoking a joint.
I had half a pint of Jaeger and like 3 or 4 beers. So
24 hours. Let's go.
Yeah, I'm kind of drunk, a little high. I just had to clean out a litter box. That's a whole new thing for me. So
I saw that you got a cat. Yeah, that's great.
Your toilet broke, bro?
No, wait a minute,
sir, Mr. Dingo. I brought in a cat. I brought a cat into my home because he was a little frisky street cat. He was kind of cool.
You didn't steal it from Chad.
Oh, you have a cat?
Yeah, I got a cat.
I love cats.
Living in the parking lot of the Circle K, and like I would.
He's cool though.
I would feed him, and he was cool as shit. And I was like talking to the manager one day, and I'm like, "What's up with this cat?" And he's like, "I don't know. We just kind of take care of him, and he's kind of cool, but." I feel bad for the guy because he had a home and I guess the people got evicted and they just kind of left him.
Whoa.
And I was like, that's kind of brutal. So I was like, all right. So then like I would always go there to get smokes and stuff. And like finally one day I'm like, so like if I took this cat, would anybody be like broken up about it? And like the guy was like, no, I would love if somebody that wasn't a mess took him in. And I'm like, well, I'm kind of a mess, but I could take him in. I'll feed him and he won't die on my watch.
It's called a Tuta now. A Tuta is a cat.
Yeah, so I got this little asshole taking over my place, but
yeah.
By Temptations. It's like crack.
Oh,
for
they
cats.
love it.
Like when you shake that fucking bag, they come running, dude. It's like what? It's temptation time. Let's fucking go.
Sorry, I was hitting my tobacco pipe over there towards the stream.me logo.
Tobacco is good for your lungs. It helps you beat COVID, so it's all good.
So Ralph, can we level with each other here, right? Like, sure. None of us really give a shit about Trovo, right? Like, was it ever really a platform anybody gave?
No, wait, hold on. But I mean, it's still good to piss on them because they stole a lot of people's money. That's
Can I be honest? Trovo's the first platform I've ever been removed from where I was relieved.
Yeah, but look, they were already
the amount of money I made from it versus how many times I had to reauthorize it on Restream. I was like,
oh, dude, why did he keep doing that? Dude, what the fuck?
It was the first time I ever got kicked off a platform, and I went, thank God.
It's true.
I don't even care about
it. They were that bad. They took half right off top. Like you said, you had to keep reauthorizing on stream or restream. And also,
Trovo's like a worthless girlfriend being like, I'm moving out, I'm leaving you. And then you roll back one of the closet doors and her bags are already packed. I was just waiting for you to say something, sweetie.
Oh, thank God. I didn't want to break up with you.
I fucking hate you too, bitch. Okay,
great. You made it easy.
Awesome. Yeah,
I was in the chat just like spamming go to Odyssey over and over again.
Like I'm with Ralph. Like what they did is scummy. And
That's the thing.
money
They stole people's money.
Right, and that's fucked up. But they stole like maybe $30. Nobody cares.
No, not 30. 800.
We were there only for a few weeks.
800 for two.
And then for Jaden, a few thousand.
Can I ask you guys something? Because I've already talked to Kyler about D Live because he had this issue with D Live.
Yeah.
Why are you literal retards letting your fucking war chest build up on these shit? No.
Hold on.
No, but on Trouble you can't withdraw but a certain amount.
PayPal, I cash my PayPal out every $300, and
that's Mersh. Hold on, let me talk to you like just
every day.
Hold on, wait, Mersh. So like I told you for a fact on that post, I was like, up until the point that I had 17,000 lemons. I was like de-lemoned. Like they just perma X tagged me because I had pissed on my own car and said
why
something
didn't you
horrible.
cash out those 17,000 lemons though?
But they weren't there until I noticed. I promise you, I cashed out a long time ago.
So you didn't notice your own money? You didn't keep track of your own money?
Is, though, I logged in because the thing is though, like, Mersh, I told you I was like D Life had banned me from every chat. I couldn't chat anywhere, right? So I logged out of fucking Kyler's D Live and logged into Subculture, which is me and Andy's thing. I could chat, whatever. A long time passed, like many months passed.
So you're dumb and you didn't check your balances.
There's no way. There's no way.
Like I understand. I understand they stole from you.
No.
But you're also retarded.
There's no way.
You know what the minimum cash out on D Live is?
Here's what the crazy thing about the
lemons.
Wait, here's the crazy thing about the whole thing.
I'll put up $5,000 to make it happen. Would you do it? Let's go.
Well, we'll see what happens. Here's the crazy thing about this whole thing is like between me being banned from all chat rooms and me being perma X tagged, there is no way under God's green earth I could have earned 17,000 lemons, but somehow I did.
$170. Like it's not a lot.
200. It's 200 plus. Actually,
it's not that. It's not that much money. You could have
$200 is a pretty decent chunk of money.
Yeah, and you could have easily earned that. You're dumb for not believing in yourself. Listen to me.
I'm dumb for
you take the money out.
Perma X tagged for no reason.
Whatever the minimum is, you fucking take. I don't care if it's PayPal.
There's no minimum on D Live. You just
it is. It's 4,250 lemons. It's exactly $51, and I've looked at it before.
It's an exact.
And guess
right down to the limit.
Guess when I cash out on D Live? When I'm at 4,259 lemons. Because fuck them. PayPal, when I hit $300, rip it out, put it in my bank account. Because I don't trust any of these. We've watched them do their little tricks to everyone so many times that if you're not pulling your cash out, dude, my accountant hates me. Like when he does the ROTC stuff, he's like, oh, this is so quick. Like it's monthly drawouts and it's so solid. But when he does my shit, he hates my guts because he's like, you pull out such minuscule amounts of money regularly. I'm like, as soon as it's liquid, I pull it out because they're gonna fucking just keep it.
I apologize.
I'm not gonna let fucking Jonathan Greenblatt take my money.
Look, here's the situation. You're taking the situation into account. And the situation is like on D Live. Like
chat said, you got felted, Kyler.
I had been felted a long time before I had 17,000.
They said you're felted.
Like that, like me being felted happened a long time before I had 17,000 lemons. That happened earlier this year.
Listen, you've been riding that Andy Worski wave, brother. You should have been cashing that money out regularly. You know what I mean?
It's 17,000 lemons. It's $200. It's still a pretty big chunk of money, but it's like I didn't know I fucking had that. Like
you should have known that when you're on those beautiful Worski coattails, there's money to be made. You got to fucking cash your shit out.
Wow.
This whole conversation is getting very
Wait. I'll say this. Kyler, as a co-host, he's great, and the show is fantastic. We have a great fan base who watches and supports the show, and we're very happy.
Guy. He's just bad at cashing out money.
So Kyler probably wasn't really thinking about the fucking D Live.
I give a single solitary fuck about D Live.
Because I use any lemons I have on other D Live people to support them. Like I just go onto random channels. Like, oh,
And that's what I usually do too.
I don't give a fuck.
Wait, Andy, you're right, because usually I do use lemons on whatever channel I can. But like one day I don't withdraw really. Well, here's the crazy thing is like a long time ago I was like perma X tags. I pissed on my car. I said fuck certain people. I'm not gonna say on here. And then I got perma X tagged a long time ago, and I had like 678 lemons, right? And then one day I log in and I have 17,000. I'm like, where the fuck did this come from? It was like, where the fuck did this come from?
Listen, you guys respect Red Bar, right? Like I respect Red Bar. We all respect Red Bar.
I hope he's all right.
He would, dude, be like Red Bar. He would cash out his lemons one at a time if he could.
But here's the thing though, is I didn't. Well, I mean, yeah.
Is that 1.2 cents and you owe it to me? I want it immediately.
But here's the crazy thing is like here's the thing. I've
still got like $100 on there and I can't cash it out because they won't let me put a fucking account on there.
Club,
and then Trovo held some of your money in escrow so you couldn't cash it all out. So I had like $100 on there.
Can I just say something from experience? I know where Ralph found this out. Probably in Vegas after a bad run at blackjack. Because trust me, I was doing the same thing. I was looking at like fucking.
I'm making that.
I'm going, where do I have $100?
Money I didn't know about.
Chinese dealers robbing me. Give me something.
Mersh is right on this one. Imagine being surprised by Chinks pulling the rug. 24 hours.
This guy has been all night. This guy has been going on. Jesus Christ, that's like the 18th one. Like
he's going
like
fucking
the 80 right up.
He's right though. They pulled the rug. They pulled
Chinks all night.
So they pulled the Oriental rug on you.
Yeah,
I gotta take off not just because of that, but I
feel you.
Music, no, I was waiting to get in. There was like a 10-minute.
I completely
just to weigh in on that conversation. I agree with it. It's always good to be safe on the money. You know, the pull out game is strong. But
I didn't know I had the money.
It's a wild night. By the way, but you talking about the music video? Say something about your stuff that you're doing before you go, real quick. And so
this is like a reggae song. It's a good time. But I got music Anomaly AN0MALY. You can just search it anywhere. And I appreciate what you're doing, free speech, and also hosting debates. I love it. I love the character. Like, I don't want to say characters, but you get everybody. You know what I'm saying?
You go characters.
But I didn't want to like make it sound like it was
sticks, Anomaly. Fuck sticks.
No, sticks will be on tomorrow.
Hey, Dingo.
Remember, Dingo.
I have to say Dingo is the realest one because Sticks fans were just being you know what, and he comes in and he was like, bro, what are you talking about? So that was crazy. He had a lot of people who were agreeing with him, but he was trying to say Trump printed 6 trillion, but it's cool because he's not Biden, and it just got weird. But I like Dingo. He's my favorite caller. So
well, you know what? I like you. Thank you for coming on the show.
He's always got the right take, and I'm like, all right, thank God, because I'm seeing the comments and Dingo makes me feel good. He's like Buddha. He levels it out.
I thought Trump was a hero.
Yes, I'm just like Buddha.
Listen,
hey, the money will be in your account, Anomaly, for those nice words.
I thought Trump was a goddamn hero. I thought he was the Emperor Trump. He was going to Scott Emperor. He was going to save us.
He's the king of
Anomaly. He's coming back. I do have to roll that. I got to be.
Thank you, man. Hey, Anomaly. Thank you, man. I appreciate you popping in. I want to get you back on for another debate or something soon. Thank you so much, man.
Odyssey.
I love it,
get up early. He has a lot of fucking retractions to print about Trump's greatness.
Did you guys see? Did you see Tucker when they told him the ADL said something? He said "fuck him" or something like that. Like
I actually did
on Megyn Kelly. She was like, the ADL wants to take your show down, and he was like, fuck him. Like he literally said fuck him to Megyn Kelly. You got to find that clip.
I'll check that out.
That's my new response. I'm just going to play that clip.
Thank you, man. Much appreciated.
See you.
By the way, I'm looking at Worski on the video. Like, why? You've got a real Jesse Pinkman vibe going. You're right, Worski.
What do you mean?
Worski's got a very black.
By the way, shout out Red Ice TV.
I'm doing audio editing as well right now.
Red Ice
on the stream for
Andy, who looks like Jesse Pinkman in that video where he started confessing to
Andy. How about this? Andy wouldn't be back if I'm from like, oh, Andy, this show's fucking lit. We're having fun. We're fucking going crazy.
Red Ice TV said,
"I'll come back." I'll come back. Audio editing.
I'm editing as well right now because a lot of people are on, and I have to finish this. But I was supposed to be on for a few hours, but it was too fun.
Kyler's the guy screening all the hate comments and going, "Nah, Andy, they love us. They love us. We're number one with a."
Everybody loves us. We're the hit of the show. Nobody has a bad thing to say about us, and we're crazy cool guys. You won't believe what happened here today.
Yeah.
All right, now. Thank you, Red Ice.
You're happy, Mersh, that you were banned? Sorry, Ralph.
That's okay. Shout out Red Ice. Thank you.
Oh no, well, I mean, I'm not happy, but
no one will miss Trovo this.
It was an
You're
inconvenience.
like no shit. You're like no shit.
Yeah.
Because
it's like a girlfriend with no job threatening to leave, and I'm like, cool, I'll have a whole apartment to myself. Because like I don't know what you're offering.
I was on for gems? I think we were on for 2 weeks. We were on for 2 weeks, 3 weeks, maybe. Like we were on for so short of time. There was no time to even be attached, like to it. You know what I mean,
dude? I'll have my clip channel guys find it. But for months, I've been bitching about Trovo because I've been actually saying I don't think I want to do Trovo anymore because I have to constantly reauthorize it on Restream and like. It's not that good, and I don't make a lot of money, and like nobody cares about it. So it's like I don't care.
Want your, elixirs? It's like an RPG. You're leveling up whenever you stream on Trovo.
Yeah, except when I play an RPG, I find an elixir, I drink it, and I'm healed. Whereas on Trovo, somebody buys me an elixir, they keep 70 cents on the dollar, and then give me some fucking shitty power up. Hey, asshole, why don't we just keep it simple? Just give me my. At least YouTube goes, we're taking 30%. That's the way it is. And you go, all right. So whenever somebody donates, I go 70% of that, bing, bong, bing. But then they convert it into gems and elixirs, and there's this, and you got to cast a spell. And by the end of it, I'm like, I didn't want to play a Final Fantasy game. I'm trying to fucking do my show and get paid.
Trying to live my fucking life,
fucking dude. Chinaman.
Yeah, fucking.
Just nuke us already.
They have to make like streaming like a mobile fucking like.
Dude, I'm so sick of the Chinese. Like, just nuke us already, you fucking homos. Like, you have the capability.
What are you waiting for?
Let's go.
What are you waiting for? Just nuke us. Gosh damn it.
Seriously, though.
You know the places, you know the big air bases. Just nuke us there.
Dude, I'm Rorschach. I'm Rorschach looking Dr. Manhattan in the eye. I'm
Ralph.
begging for it.
The screen share is insane.
This is all comedy and nothing that we're saying is actually based on any reality. I'm just gonna put a little
Look at Ralph's
disclaimer there. This is a comedic, entertaining.
I 100% mean it. Nuke us, please. Get it over. Please put me out of my misery.
He means this is the greatest joke ever.
I mean,
nuke
put me out of my misery. I'm tired of you playing this. You're like a
in the
cat.
Comedic fashion.
You're like my asshole cat playing with his food, and it's like just fucking eat it or don't.
It's like stand up.
It's a comedy. It's a big comedy. Yeah,
it's just like it's a Judd Apatow film.
It's like the Tim and Eric in movie.
Neon Noir says, why are all these Chinese platforms so subservient to the woke agenda in the West? Meanwhile, they ban homos in their own country.
What platform? Yo,
dude.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Alex Jones the other day said there was a story like China is banning unmasculine men or something like that. And he goes, oh, well, get Vox Day on the line. He told me years ago that the Chi-Coms were turning against the New World Order. Hilarious.
Have you ever heard Vox Day's like EDM track?
No. What?
Oh, I have not.
Oh, you haven't? Oh, yeah, we played that on Nightwave one time. Yeah, hit me up, Kyler or Andy. I'll give you the
okay.
He was part of a deep house like techno group. Oh, he's
wait for like
Vox,
real dancing.
Vox is a fucking no. He was dude. He's in the pictures and shit.
It's like a parody. Okay, all right.
Like Moby, like Moby doing his thing.
Remember, he's a point fighter. He'll fucking kill you. Dude. He'll kill Joe Rogan in a point fighting competition. He literally, Vox once said, when they went, oh, would you beat up Joe Rogan? And he went, that doesn't even make any sense. Like, Joe Rogan's not a point fighter like me. He was trying to imply that in some sort of, like, if he was in a... if he was in a strip mall doing child karate and they were doing the fucking Valley tournament from Karate Kid, he'd beat Joe Rogan. I'm like, Joe Rogan would give one. I don't even like Joe Rogan, but he would leg kick you one time and you would go home and cry for an
remember
hour.
when Vox
You would
Day
call it a love tap, but
challenged Nick Fuentes to
real
a
fast,
written debate?
Let me see. Jen sent a super chat here.
Jen,
Love is a
yes,
four-letter
I was
word.
gonna say.
Says, shout out to Mersh. She says, love you, buddy. Shout out to Jen. Thank you for your
Jen,
support there.
25.
Checking in.
Let's fucking go.
Give it a round of applause there for Jen.
Yeah, Ralph, I'll help you with that too if I see any, okay?
Yeah, for real. Yeah, I saw it, but I was just waiting for a spot there.
Hell yeah.
By the way, speaking of that, can I just point
Catch
out,
it back.
Ralph? I don't want to get into the whole fucking the people that are always fucking with me, because trust me, I got, as you guys know, I got my own fucking problems. There's plenty of people that just a-log me all day, but the fact that these cunts dox your like, I've talked about that on my show. Like I've taken shit to a certain level with people, but it's like when you go like, I got a list of his listener, like, well, let's dox these people. Like the fucking gayness of that, the gayness to be like, I hate this guy so much, I'm gonna dox his listeners. It's just ugh.
There's some crazy folks out there, man. Mental illness.
That's gross,
dude.
though. Like,
Yeah.
I take things personal, but I've never taken it to the level where I'm like, not only do I want to hurt him, I want to hurt the people who like him. Like, that's a weird thing, right?
It is to me.
Don't insult the Dark Lord Vox Day. He graduated top of his LARPing class.
And also,
I heard that.
and also, it's just who even has the time to do that? I mean, well, a lot of people just don't have anything going on, though. That's the thing.
Yeah.
You can
But
never
it's
go
I've
wrong.
never, like, even with like other people that I don't like let's say me and Worski became bitter enemies, and then he got married. Like, I've never been a guy where I'm like, let's start fucking with his wife. Like,
That's insane.
Like, where you go, like, let's start fucking with his family, and you go, nah, I just want to fuck with him because I think he's an asshole. Like, I would never take it to the point where, yo, I found out where one of his listeners works. Let's call that. And you're like, what?
Boss.
Like, what the fuck is wrong with you, dude?
Well, it's any way like that people can attack you, whether it be from whatever side, whether it's a trolling side or a political side.
But that's sick, dude.
And there are people out there, and it's growing. There's like a growing number of like crazy people, and because online is available to anyone, there's homeless people with fucking cell phones and the internet, for fuck's sakes, with a Wi-Fi and shit. There are people online who are just like, you can't even comprehend how like they feel in a day-to-day. Like we're, for example, we're very aware, like though we might differ in different political beliefs, we're very aware of a certain thing going on in society where it's just not right. And it's getting worse and worse, whether it's media or fucking out there and shit.
Well,
but there are
Bill Maher
called
it Snitch Nation. We're becoming Snitch Nation. It's just like, let's just get everybody we don't like. But then now it's like, let's get the peripheral people. And you're like, what, they didn't do anything.
On TikTok, though. You head on TikTok, libs of TikTok, and just the people out there so out of touch with reality. And this is like, that's just like a sample of like so many people we can't even comprehend that there's so many retards walking this earth that are making it very difficult for normal people to just live their fucking lives. It's unbelievable. You hear fucking Joe Biden. What the fuck is this guy saying? And no one agrees with him. It's
right
just
on this
all
one.
from the higher
Imagine
ups.
being surprised by Chinks pulling the rug. 24-hour stream without being butthurt because you all trusted Chinks.
That it's whatever,
Mersh
normal
baked.
people, even if they're not normal people. Like some of our fans are spurgs, whatever. There's some overlap there. I mean, Homo Trollus is a great example of a spurg. But you know, I still don't want his life ruined, even though he's gay and says a lot of gay shit. I like the guy. But like, you don't like when people start going, he's a fan of it. Like, let's start going after the fans. I've never in my life been like, I hate this guy. Let me go after the peripheral people in his life, because it's like my beef's not with that. And then it started as a leftist thing, and then the right just sort of like adopted it. And now just America in general, we've embraced a generation where we go like, look, I'll say this, dude. And I've said it on my show, Ralph and T-Clips, great example, right?
Yeah.
I will say that Ralph has at times been kind of shitty in the little feud, whatever. And then T-Clips has been very shitty in the feud. T-Clips has started just spiraling, and it's all about Ralph now. And it's like, you used to have a channel that covered a bunch of shit, whatever. But like when I saw T-Clips tagging, like, I don't believe the people at blah, blah, blah. Like she did a veto. She did a snitching ass veto where it's like, let me tag these things. Oh, you know, I don't think at blah, blah, blah. And it's like, why are you doing that? Like if you think he's just like, oh, the content, we'll make fun of, then just make fun of him on your own merits. Like I do all the time.
I hope she gets ovarian
but like,
cancer.
you get what I'm saying, Dingo, right? Like, look, me and Dingo, great example. Me and Dingo started off hating each other, and we still disagree on a lot of shit, but we've learned to respect each other because he didn't take it to a weird place and I didn't take it to we fought each other.
So funny, Mersh.
That was like 5 years ago.
we fought each other,
still
but
fun.
like at no point did Dingo go, hey man, you know what we should do? We should start calling the employers all the people that listen to Mersh. Like he didn't do that, and I didn't go, you know what we need to do? Dingo's a white nationalist. Let's find out his real name and ruin his life. Like it just became
beyond
like
the
we
line.
just called each other gay on the internet.
Somebody did it though. Somebody did that shit though, Mersh.
Well, it wasn't me though. Yeah. You know that. Like I'm never a guy that's gonna. I'd be like, why did you do that? Like I like he's just like whatever. We disagree and we goof on each other, but like let's move on. Like let's both make money and move on.
His real name is Dingo.
Well, you know what, Dingo? All's well that ends well, because it turns out his shit really does stink.
What is it? Southern Dingo changed his ways. Is that the video? Is that the video?
Oh, that was the video I made where.
Oh yeah, he made that.
I do. Can we play that, or is that like?
It's hilarious.
I think we.
It was me. It was me basically joking around. If
All right,
the
let speak for
premise was
itself.
that if Dingo Southern became like Matt Heimbach or Christian Piccolini and just decided to go like, oh hey man, hey listen, or Baked Alaska. It was actually when Baked Alaska did the whole the alt-right memes, and I was like, this is like watching Dingo Southern be like, hey man, I was radicalized by
Dingo Southern. Dingo Southern.
That was his
name at the time.
YouTube channel name.
Now look, Dingo Southern. Wait, Dingo Southern and Southern Dingo are two different guys. All right.
The funny part is the
guys. They have
Dingo impersonation itself. Like you could be saying anything really.
Do not mix them up. They're very different.
Honestly, that video is actually pretty. I can tell you, like I've done edgy shit, but the whole video is clean.
I'm a streamer, and I was radicalized by the alt-right. It was internet meme culture that caused me to hate people just because they was different than me. And I promise, I've reformed. Let me tell you something.
You know what's fucked? I actually thought this was you, Dingo, at first. Like, I had to sit there and I was like, I'm not kidding, dude. I'm dead serious. I was like, is that Dingo actually? Like, I had to sit and listen a few times, dude. Like, it was that good. All right, now.
People aren't this. Let me ask you a question. Explain this one black guy that I met that never committed a crime. I don't know if you know this or not, but I read an article. They're saying that they're separating people. They're separating families at the border. I got to ask a question.
Oh,
how do you
Dingo Southern
Trump separating families at the border?
Oh, that's a cute dog, Adam. That dog rules.
I was just wondering, what if we just started being nice to black people? Hey, come on.
What if and what happens?
That's what I think of like every time I wake up.
Over here, they just want opportunities. And if they had good paying jobs, they could learn how to be civilized. I've changed my ways. I'm not a racist anymore. Listen, let me tell you something. When I was at Charlottesville, I was told from day one, never relax. It's not about the color of your skin, but the content of your character. And that the alt-right memes are brainwashing young kids, and it's terrible. It's terrible what the alt-right has done to kids, despite the fact that when Antifa does it, you guys are fine. It's okay. If they're burning down a police station, it's fine, because they're black people. They're oppressed. Let me tell you something about Ethan Ralph, all right?
What?
I don't respect him. Like I said earlier.
Whoa.
Whoa!
chill.
Pause it. Okay,
this was when we were beefing. This was literally that weekend that you guys were beefing. So I was like, let me tell you about it. I don't respect him. I hate him, and he's a fat. But like, I was
fuck him.
Disavow.
Fuck him.
I said so publicly.
Disavow.
I like that.
I do respect Ralph now. He's done a lot since then. He's actually
you know that was the weekend you were beefing with him. And
I remember
things. I was like, Dingo's just turning over. So the whole premise is, and I never liked him. And fuck Ethan Ralph, he's the gun, and I don't care. I've joined Kiwi Farms. Like it was just the whole bit where I'm like, I'm fighting the guys you guys were told to hate. Like
Let's
the whole
go.
premise.
I just like I look over at some of this stuff and I just go, how do you find the fucking time? How do you find?
That was like 8 years ago, dude. Like,
in my mind, like if someone's like, "Hey, cokehead," or "Hey, ma'am," I just go, dude, it's been fucking 3 years. I am I'm in this I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying.
Like, I get what you're saying. Yeah, that's me, but also it's not me because the whole like complex, and
I don't want to explain my life evolution in the last 2 years.
I get what you're saying, dude. But even on shows like mine, you have to deal with a sound drop like this. Well, you probably didn't even play. But
that one come from the Kumite?
That's karma. You bombed. Everyone, let's move on.
Andy Mersh. How about a
I do have a stay the fuck back clip on my soundboard.
Wait, Mersh. How about this?
I like it up the ass. But that's not.
How about
hang on. But that's not an embarrassing moment. That's a thought.
No. I only have one Warski sound drop on my board, and it's just him going, "Stay the fuck back."
And honestly,
my voice cracks. My voice
unrelated stories that I'm like,
wait, I want to ask Adam about his dog. You're ruining it.
Wait. And to be honest, like in my own experience, you should stay the fuck back because Andy, he's got that fucking tool.
Can I say
blast a nigga?
I'll say, well, no, Alex had the tool, but the point is
now it's different. It's different now.
No, Andy had E-celeb power, which I've been there, and I know where you go. Shoot him,
blast a nigga.
Hey, Alex.
But I will say this. I will say this. I play the stay the fuck back thing, but like. I'm the primo example of a guy. When that happened, I milked it and I made my money.
Hang on.
But the moment
let me play this clip.
The moment people were cleared from it, I was like, thank God. I don't want him to go to jail.
Mersh,
I wanted you guys to get away with it.
Mersh, I understand because we do this with sound drops. You take something from the past and it's just sort of like, whenever someone fucks up a joke, like stay the fuck back or whatever. And I understand if it's used, but when someone's using it against me, like to try to ruin my character or like make me feel bad or whatever, it's like, that doesn't affect me anymore. I've like moved on. I've had so much stay the fuck back that it's just like someone like sing my name almost. It's
like, but that's what I'm saying. Like, dude, when this shit happened, I was laughing and I was like, I think people might go to jail over this, and it bothered, like, whatever. And we all laughed. But the moment everything was dismissed and everybody was cleared, I was like you could watch the show that I did where I was like, like I don't want him to go to jail. Like I want to just goof on bad moments. Like we all have bad moments. I just want to goof on this shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I was like, it was hilarious. But the moment everybody was cleared, even Alex is like, I understand because. I have a story. I am also a concealed carry now. Be worried, Florida residents. I always have. If I'm fat and I'm wearing my Hawaiian shirt, trust me, there's a Sig Sauer 365 under it, and it's fine. So I didn't want him to lose his gun rights. Once I saw everything got cleared, I was like, that's amazing. I want internet people to keep fucking around and like getting away with it. Like I'm the guy. I'm Jimmy Conway, dude. If somebody steals a truck of cigarettes and they get away with it, I'm rooting for the guy. I'm like, yes, that's awesome. Fuck them.
All right, I'm gonna play this clip.
Calls us. We could go into the black community and have so much in common with blacks there. Love guns, hate gay people, hate trannies, misogynistic attitude towards women, bordering on domestic violence sometimes, skepticism about authority and doctors, hating the police. Hello? I mean, is this making sense to you? So it would have been crazy a few years ago. And I was one of the ones a couple of years ago saying how ridiculous it was for conservatives to say that blacks are natural conservatives like us because they have family values or something. But you know what? I'm actually starting to see it. I'm really starting to see it.
Oh, God. He's doing the
it's
thing
all
that
there.
Mersh did as a
Really,
joke.
Wait, hold on.
Strong Christian faith, the violence and the sort of tribalism. I said,
No, I'm sorry. I
Me too. I'm sick.
No, it's okay. Just let it play. Just let it play. I'm gonna let everybody talk.
Get ready to be on Revenge of the Sith / Drunken Peasants, where we pause clips 50 times.
Yeah.
No, but it's not that long. I'm just gonna.
No, because I just want to make sure we're all on the same page. Like, wait, he's doing this unironically? Because I thought he was doing a bit, and I was like,
well, I don't know. Let's see the whole thing, and then we'll, people decide. All right. Now, I agree, though. I usually stop shit like 500 times, but it's not that long. Let's just play.
It's all there. Really, it is. Strong Christian faith, the violence and the sort of tribalism. Like I said, willing to call a bitch. Me too. I'm sick. You black people don't take any shit from women, especially white women. Neither do we. Right on. Right on, brother. Right on, my nigga. Skepticism about vaccines, these sort of like weird superstitious beliefs. It's like a black person starts telling me about, I was a pharaoh and we're the lost tribe of Israel. And it's like, I don't agree with that, but it's like, dude, we do the same thing. We believe we're the golden Hyperborean race from Atlantis. Like,
we are.
Tell me more about your thing.
I was muted the whole time. Shit.
I'm Hyperborean.
Could somebody like
maybe we've been doing
put
it wrong.
together like a
totally
timeline of when he got all those Bitcoin
whites are
and when he started being retarded?
Nah.
I'll make it quick. It was the same exact time. Adam, I want to ask you about your dog.
Wait, Mersh.
You know what? No,
what do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean?
Can I explain something? What I'm explaining is that I will forever respect Dingo. Southern Dingo.
The Dingo Southern, yeah.
Yeah.
I will infinitely respect him more than I respect Nick Fuentes, because you know what? I don't even agree with Southern Dingo, but he believes what he says. He is affirmed in his beliefs, and he doesn't back down. Like, he is what he is. Whereas Nick Fuentes is a closeted homosexual who pretends to be straight, didn't fuck sex laptop. Some other guy knocked her up, and you were at that same event that me and Royce didn't go to in Miami, that we paid for a whole hotel in Miami, and we actually went to Miami and like set up for that thing. And then we didn't go to the thing because we saw Baked Alaska was there and you were there, and we were like, oh, it's a joke. So this is a joke. Like, nobody, you guys are doing the Fed thing, and we're going to do the building a business thing. And then we hung out with our buddy John for the weekend. But that we were there that weekend, and I saw that. So what Nick is saying is, like, we're taking the money and we're going to we're part of the counterculture, man. But that's why I respect Dingo, because Dingo's just a spurg who hates black people. And I can respect that.
I don't think
because I understand that.
I don't think that's accurate at all.
I get that.
Whoa.
Like Nick is doing his thing where he can get paid and get a bunch of mysterious Bitcoin, and Dingo's just a guy who doesn't want black people to live in his neighborhood. And this is why I respect Dingo. I can understand him. I know where he's coming from. But this other guy, like Nick Fuentes, is lying about basic things like his sexuality, and that bothers me. But meanwhile, Dingo is just Dingo.
Yeah, I respect this Southern dingo. He just doesn't like black people. He's a fucking retard and a spake. You know, unlike this civilized man in a suit who I don't like. What a backhanded Jewish compliment. Shut the fuck up, Mersh. Let me ask Adam about his dog. Adam, how long you had that dog, bro?
It's a cute dog. I like
oh my
it.
God, are you about to run in your fender?
Hang on.
The gay guy that went on a date with a cat boy? Wow, that hurts me. That hurts me, Dingo.
Wait. Hang on, Mersh.
Talk about the dog.
I'll ask you a question after Mersh.
Andy, speak. Go ahead.
No. I was just gonna ask Mersh.
Kyler, shut up. I'll tell people when they can talk, and stop with your faggot ass soundboard. It sucks.
Okay.
Don't play that fucking bullshit again. It fucking sucks. I don't want to hear it again.
Okay.
Thank you. Shut up. Now go ahead. Whoever wanted to talk.
Wow. Andy, I believe.
Go ahead, Andy.
In the spirit
I was
of
going to
Mersh,
ask
we
Mersh,
need a
why do you
donation
think that
goal.
Nick is a homosexual?
Because of everything he's ever done ever.
That's kind of.
No, I know it's weird for a guy in the trad movement. In 5 years, no chick, even Ashley sex laptop. Nobody came out when the pressure was high and said, "Yeah, I fucked him. Let me tell you what's up with it." Stop it. He's like, I don't.
What are we talking about? He was
gay.
making fun of her. Like, I don't even know what you're talking about with the sex laptop. I don't even know what is the allegation.
He was posing in photos with her in Miami.
Oh well, I mean that basically kind of fucked up TV.
She was based in Red Pill.
Dumper blasting faggot dead ass. Wants us to team up with Mondays? Nah, bro. Everybody hates Mondays.
Listen, I know a bunch of people here are cool with Fuentes and his overlap, and nobody wants to like upset the wave or whatever.
I mean, Nick can defend himself. He's scheduled to be at this event. I don't know when, but
then Nick Fuentes is a closeted homosexual. I'll take that to the fucking grave. And if I'm wrong, then let me be wrong and may God judge me. But he has been a hot name in this conservative movement, and not one conservathought, not one of these conservathought has come forward and went, "Yeah, I actually had sex with him." Come on, dude.
Has anybody done that with you?
You said he's in the trad movement.
He has the link, by the way. He's scheduled to be on here at a certain point. So I don't know when, but now would be a good time if you listen.
By the way, no thoughts have accused me of that because I'm smart, but I can show you. Listen, Dingo, if you want some thoughts that I've stuck my dick in, at least to prove my straightness, I'll get you in touch with them.
You got to prove it, bro.
They might come out on the show, but trust me, I've at least stuck my dick in a woman. And that could be proven in a court of law. Whereas with Nick,
Okay, so that dog, that's a cute dog there, Adam. How old is your dog, and have you had him the whole time?
4 years old, and yes.
Dude, my dog, if I talk about him too much, I'll just start crying. He died in January, the day before we moved into our new house, and he's buried in the front yard. Oscar, I sent Ralph a DM picture of him on Twitter. He's the cutest, best little thing ever. Enjoy your time with him, big guy, because whenever they go, holy shit, it is heartbreaking.
By the way, Dingo,
he's a replacement.
That's terrible.
Based on Dingo's accent, like, we know he's buried in the front yard. Like, we know you didn't pay for a fucking plot for him.
Yes, I didn't have the Jewish burial ritual done like you would, Mersh.
I love Dingo. I love him, man. I really do. Like, because he can at least punch me back, and I'm like, all right, yeah, I like that. It was good.
All right. We have some other people coming on. I think Alice was supposed to come on. Maybe she OD'd. I'm not sure if she's still alive.
Have you messaged her?
She was scheduled to come on. I haven't messaged.
Ralph, were you there when I fucked with Alice in Vegas? I don't know if you were at the table. We were in Vegas, right? We were all hanging out, partying. And like me and Dick were like just killing it at blackjack. And then like I came back to the table and everybody's hanging out, and I think Ralph was there, but he'd flown Alice into Vegas like just as a joke. So he flies her in. She's sitting there and she's like, all catatonic, looking at the wall like my literal cat that I have now. And I was like, "Hey, what's up, Alice?" And she just looked at me like, and she
She was really weird that night. I don't know, man.
This is Las Vegas. And like I yelled at her like she was retarded.
She was really strange.
And everybody at the table laughed. And I was like, all right.
She said she was going to come on at 2:00 tonight. And I don't know if she, had some type of drug dalliance or what happened there.
Not the most dependable person in the world.
Alice, no, she's not.
No, she's not.
Actually, soundboard might be out for that. If you have like a RIP sound or something like that, do you have?
I'll look around. I'll see. I'm not sure. Hold on.
Any type of like.
Wait, Ralph. Hold on, wait.
Yeah, that works.
That's
Alice. That's Alice as her face hits the floor. I don't know where the fuck she is. She missed her booking though, so if she comes now, we're gonna shut on her.
Look, oh no, that's a shocker. An IPTU person didn't show up. Wait. Wow, I'm so shocked.
Okay.
No.
As an IP2 person who knows, I watch this shit all the time, constantly. I know Chicken and Alice like pretty well. I watch their. I tune into everything. I look around. The fact that Alice didn't show up is not the most shocking thing to me ever. They're both undependable people. Chicken and Alice are both undependable. So.
Oh, Dove and Death.
Hey, Mersh, what's your problem with Meadowcore?
Dove and Death?
Meadowcore? What's your problem with Medicare, Mersh?
I don't have a problem with. Here's the thing. I've gotten so much shit for this. I don't have a problem with Medicare. I just have a problem with his fake cancer. And I don't like it's fine, like have fake cancer, but then I can say you have fake cancer.
Like what is it? What evidence?
Hey Andy, let me ask you this. What is Jim's real name?
I don't know.
What is Jim's real agenda?
I know
patio furniture.
He makes entertaining videos.
He has fake cancer. He's a fake person with fake cancer. He's a fake person, so his cancer by default is fake. So stop it. And also, Dingo.
I'm not saying.
Okay, but he's writing. By the way, Dingo.
I'm not saying it is true. I'm just saying I'm not I'm just like whatever.
Oh my God, that's so bad. No, you're right. I called the guy out for having fake cancer. He might have real cancer.
He might or he might not.
Tell me, give me details. Tell me details.
I don't care. I don't care if he does or if he doesn't.
Andy, I'm not directing this at you. I'm directing it at the Super Shatter. So to all the Medicare fans, tell me about this friend of yours that you have a deep connection with, whose name you know, and he means so much to you, and he has cancer. Tell me some stories about him. Otherwise, he's a literal fake person. The whole gimmick of Jim was that I'm a fake person. I'm not a real person. Like I'm just a voice on the internet, and I'm doing this. This is funny. So until you're a real person, your cancer is also fake. Sorry.
Look, as the resident Jim imposter, I kind of have to go on the defense for him a little bit. He called me the oldest fag, and you know what? That was the nicest thing anybody has said about me. So I have to defend him here. I think his cancer is real.
I get you, Gator, and you know what? You're right, brother. The fake internet guy made you feel special for a moment, and you know what?
Yeah.
That's enough of a reason to not even slightly call it. By the way, the funny thing is, like, all the Medicare fans are like, how dare you call out his cancer? You're calling out COVID unvaccinated diagnoses daily, so shut up. You want to be like, question the system, man, until it's the funny guy on the internet that make fun of the fat feminists you didn't like. Oh, I know. Now it hurts.
Really huge, earth-shaking consequences.
Was that Walrus?
Yeah, Walrus is here. What's up, Walrus?
No, Dingo's right in the
I've just been vibing. You guys are filling all the air.
Wait, so I have a question then, Mersh. Then what do you think Medicare's plan is or was that made him fake cancer? Like, You know what I mean? Like what's his plan? Does he have like enough money saved from everything he's ever done to a point where faking cancer?
Or maybe he told everybody that COVID was the single biggest threat to the existential threat to.
Oh, you think he's hiding? You think he's hiding that?
No, I mean, the only thing Medicare has done content-wise in the last 2 years.
Okay, so what you're saying?
No, Andy, let me finish.
Wait.
No, you're asking.
I have your point.
No, you have a point, but you're not even letting me.
I'm sorry.
What I'm saying is, Andy, you're not good at this spider. I'm gonna lay a web. Because I didn't even approach.
I'm not trying to fuck with you.
Are you laying a web, Worski? Worski the web layer? Worski the web weaver?
No, I'm just asking questions.
Andy's
to
the
sort of have a
spider that's
conversation.
ready to eat, and I have one leg in the fucking web, and I'm like, wait, I'll just let go and leave. Like,
fine. Go ahead then. Go ahead. Talk. I'm asking you some questions. Whatever.
What was my point with pointing out Medicare having fake cancer? My biggest thing is, do you know who he is? Does anybody know who he is? Does anybody know? He's just the hero of Gamergate, the other one other than Ralph. But at least Ralph is like people go like, why won't you disavow Ethan and Ralph? And I'm like, you know why? I'll look you in the eye and tell you, because I know who Ethan Ralph is. Like, I know who he is. Like, he is what he is. I'm out here, baby. But like, Jim is a guy that you're still calling Jim based on fake docs. He's not even named Jim. Like, it's a whole thing. He's part of this thing, and he pushed the COVID shit harder than anybody ever pushed it. He pushed it harder than the media did before the media pushed it. And it was like let's make these people so scared of COVID. And there was like COVID. And then when he got blown the fuck out on COVID, he was like, oh my God, by the way, I have cancer. I'm tapping out. I'm out. I'm done. I have cancer now. And now nobody can criticize me ever because I'm sick. It was like, wait, what? And he just like disappeared. Fuck that.
I know. Let's take some.
Next, you're going to tell people that my real name isn't Gator. Jesus Christ, Mersh.
Walrus.
But like, for real, though, dude, it gets to that point where you go, all right, no. So now you're exempt from any criticism for your opinions because you're sick now. Oh, shit. The arbiter of the internet opinions is now sick. We need to just follow his COVID shit while he disappears for 2 years and then comes back and goes, oh my God, I have bonitis. Get the fuck out of here.
Chronic bonitis.
You know what? If Andy Worski came out and said he has cancer, I'd go, you know what? Jesus Christ, that's tragic. Andy Worski just said he has cancer, and he's a guy that puts his name and face on shit. And now I'll even get my fans to rally around and donate money to that, because you know what, Andy Worski, we don't always agree, but you know what? I know who the fuck he is, and I know where he stands, and I would never let a man like that die of cancer. Does anyone in this fucking live chat right now know who Jim is? If that's his real name? No, you don't. So stop sucking his fucking dick. Stop. Be adults. That's my stance.
I was just asking questions to be the what's it called?
Arbiter.
Yeah, like
Inquisitor.
Yeah, that's all it was.
No, I know you're not. I'm just yelling at them because it's been dealing with this for months. And again, if Ralph came out and said, you know what, I have dick cancer.
Yeah, you're right.
I would be like, yo, us Nightwave ROTC people, let's raise money for Ralph because Ralph's a real human being attached. Whether you like him or not, he's attached to all but he's attached to the shit he's done. Like, whether you like him or not, like, Ralph is a guy that has done the things he's done, and he's a face and a name and a real human. And you go, you know what, let's look out for our home.
Ralph's back. Like, honestly, I always got Ralph's fucking back. It doesn't matter. He's
100%.
Yeah. All right, now.
Does anybody know who he is? Does
I would
anybody
be
know
a
who
Ralph
Jim is?
Dick
Please
Cantor
tell me,
conspiracy.
Jim.
Not done the things they said. Kiosk Man, by the way, mentioned the Sticks thing and the Kumite. If you want to talk about the, I don't know, but he did mention that. He gives the whole Kumite Sticks thing. Sticks is coming on tomorrow, by the way. Like he's coming on at 8 a.m.
And by the way,
Yeah,
Andy,
it's like my aim.
You were a big part of that. So I love Andy, but Andy, one of the only things I don't like about Andy is the Sticks thing.
Well, suck the balls. Well, suck my balls. I don't care.
No,
wow. What happened? Hold on. What happened?
It's honestly, anything that happened 3 years ago and beyond that, line is erased from my
Can I ask you?
People always trying to bring up. People always trying to bring up the shit from Knoxville. It's like no one gives a shit.
No, but wait, what happened? Hold on, wait.
No. I'm just pointing it out.
What's your beef?
Andy and Tonka were the guys that were the most responsible for this.
Wait, one sec. Hold on, wait.
It's Avon for years.
It was a great time.
Jade has mastered the voice
Nobody
control
will
and
find
has
a
been
clip of
trolling
me
you all.
or Royce.
He went to Cuba with Saddam and Tupac.
All right, go ahead.
That's a good one.
So
go ahead, Mersh.
Nobody will find a single clip of me or Royce at any point ever calling Sticks a pedophile, right? This was
honestly to me.
We were no, but let me point it out from a look again. I'm not gonna pretend like we weren't like we were babies.
You guys were angels.
Yeah, we
were coming into the scene,
yeah.
And Royce was super excited about we can get on Kill Stream, and I'm like, all right, whatever. And then we did this, and we shared this thing, and we shared a thing off the air to Andy and a couple of the, at the time, Blood Sports, a certain Native American HIV positive guy.
And that was on the air. I was on the road on that time. It was a live stream.
We said Sticks is into some weird shit, whatever. But that stream was us going. We'll share.
You're right.
We'll share it with you off the air. And the thing was this was back then. They shared they took what we gave them and went on the air and went, all right, we're back from break. And Revenge of the Sisters saying that the jungle pedophile. And I was like, we didn't do that.
I can't remember that, but if I did that, I'm sorry. All right.
And we were like, I'm very sorry. And then we had to come on and defend it, and we were like,
if we did that, I'm very sorry.
But that was a thing where we went
I used to be a prick.
If you go back and listen to that original show, it's us going,
I was a prick.
We have some stuff where he was being weird, and you guys were like, send that just off the air. And you guys went on break, and we said it to you, and they came back. And then you brought Medicare in, and a bunch of guys went, yeah, Revenge of the Sis are saying Sticks is a pedophile. And we're like, yo, first of all, nobody ever said that word. Ooh. We didn't do that. We just said he was being weird with some girls in his comments. You guys kind of hung us out to dry. And to this day, when people go, why are you cool with Worski? I'm like, because I get that he was just wrapped up in the shit.
Listen,
we do our thing.
Listen,
we get wrapped up in the moment sometimes.
Listen,
when we're on top of the world.
Here's my thing.
These guys did it. Listen, but I'm still cool with Worski because I get that he gets we gotta care.
If anyone says anything, I'm friends with people that I haven't been cool with in the past, that people will be like, but I thought you were it's for me, it's people talk shit. It's for comedy purposes. It's for a podcast. You're sort of on the air and you're sort of just winging it, and it just happens. And then you when you're in the reality and you meet someone for real, it becomes different. And you sort of poke fun and you don't pass a certain line. That's the
dude.
I've had
$1,000 reward out for some time, which now I'll extend it to the kill stream audience is way bigger than mine. $1,000 the first person, which this has been out for 2 years now.
This degenerate PK
$1,000. Oh, sorry. Go ahead. I'm waiting for this thing to play. $1,000 to the first person that can find a clip of me or Royce ever at any point saying that Styx is a pedophile.
No one cares, though.
No, but they do. That's the problem.
Who gives a shit about them?
These fucking retards.
Hang on. I'll start. I want to say this then, Mersh. You started this entire, when you came in, right? When you were joined into the 24-hour stream, your first thing to say to Ralph was like, I can't believe these crazy people are talking about your personal life and going in and going deep.
No, it wasn't his personal life.
Okay,
that wasn't what I brought into
it. Sentence. Like, Mersh, let me finish my sentence because we've let you talk a lot. All right, like I think I've earned a place to speak.
I'm sorry, my bad.
It's okay. So you came in and go, of these Kiwi Farms people and Ralph's life, you were asking about that. And it's sort of like we talked about the general crazy people. The crazy people who go after you and go the birthday thing or the happy birthday thing or the this or that or whatever the fuck they say about you.
Anything they say. Anything.
They just want that reaction. And because you've given it for this entire time, you feel like you have to explain to us about the birthday
we know what's up. We know what's up. Yeah, we know what's up.
Like, Mersh, you don't know my show. You didn't know the dingo video.
I know the Styx like thing.
But you know what I mean?
About it. Like I'm a random guy.
Dingo. I know that you're not, I know that you're not in that like who you were then. You are who you are now.
People changed a lot over like 4 years, dude. People changed a lot. They changed a whole fucking lot.
But no, like I feel like you're defending yourself when in reality I wasn't even trying to make you defend. Like, well, my point being is that we're putting on theater all the time. Like, I feel like you're coming at me like thinking that I'm mad at you. I'm not mad at you. Like,
no,
you and Tyler. Like, my point being is that like we're putting on a show. Like, my whole point about bringing up that you kind of fucked us back then is that I was pointing out that me and Royce were nobodies. We were making $40 a month back then, and now we're making $20,000 a month. But the point being, like, I wasn't meant. I just want to make sure that Andy knows I wasn't coming at him like combatively. It's not a combative thing.
No.
If anything, you're making the same point I am, which is that
exposed so many creeps that I don't care if he's a talking CIA agent dog. Anonymity is a good move. Ask Ghost Bullied, Banksy, and Satoshi.
I'll let them get their thing apart. But like, I don't like I wasn't even pointing it out combatively. Like, I think you think I was pointing it out to go.
No, it's cool. It's cool.
It's cool. Us back in the day.
It's cool. I'm saying is that
IBS was
I'm too hammered, and I don't want any confrontation discussion.
I'm pointing out.
I'm good. I'm good, dude.
Andy, how many times have you and I met in real life?
A few times.
That Styx thing, right?
Yeah,
at least 4 times.
Yeah, of course. It's over. Yeah.
And like, I've, look, we've hung out, we've partied, like you asked around about stuff. I got you introduced to people in town, whatever you needed. Like, the point being, like, we're like, when I met you, we were like, it's my homie, like, whatever. Yeah. So my point being, I'm not even trying to make you the bad guy. I'm just pointing out.
I know. He's just saying you fucked him over, Andy. That's all he's saying. You fucked him over. You completely
understand.
Stabbed him in the back.
I get it. This shit, and there was a time when we were the guppies in the pond, and like Andy, and let's be fair, Andy, you and Tonka. Like, they had a thing with Jim, and there was a whole, like, at the time, that was a hot thing. And they saw us as guppies. And they ate us up, but, like, we moved on and, like, did a thing. And to this day, Andy was, like, instrumental in that whole, like, Styx, so you saying happy birthday. The long form of this was that I was trying to point out, you are, like, I still like Andy. Like, people are, oh, you were in the Styx thing. And I'm like, yeah, dude, if Andy's in town right now, I'll be like, where's he at? Like, let's hang out. Like, let's go get a lap dance. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna fucking share whatever I got with him. We'll smoke some weed, like, whatever. Like,
yo, Andy, how about unpaying me? Let's start to the foot troll ban and kick Fowler.
I didn't hear that.
You saying happy birthday to Sticks, and you're like,
Hey,
Alice,
Pat
are you
Dixon
here as well?
I'm gonna grab a beer.
All right.
Hey, Pat Dixon.
Pat Dixon is here too. Yes, he just dropped in. Pat Dixon, Alice. I think Alice, are you here?
Alice, let's go.
Ralph, would I run a train on a hooker with you?
I mean, I don't know.
There she is.
I would think so.
What's his name?
I don't see why. Donkey Kane, go ahead.
Hey Mersh, I will be collecting that $1,000 now, please and thank you. https://streamable.com/QD2.
All right, now this is the link. I don't know what that means, but let's play it. Hold on.
Sticks is a pedophile. Sticks.
Wow, wait a minute.
All right, now that was.
I'll give you $1,000. Whatever. Whoever has email me, I'll give you $1,000. Whatever. I got it.
That was me. I'll send you my cash app tag right now.
I got you, nigga. You want to?
We're throwing $1,000 around. It was me.
By the way, I love whenever somebody goes, "I've got you on tape," and then it's always a 1.5 second clip. Like there's never context.
That was a clip from you tonight, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. It was from tonight.
What's it? You know what?
It was.
Whoever that was, if that was a clip from me, if you can prove,
I swear,
if you can prove that was me saying that,
you know
tonight,
what?
And you did that as a joke, I'm gonna give you $100. No, I'm not even kidding.
That's fair.
Ralph, let me know who that was because I'm gonna give him $100.
Support of the show. Listen, watch the screen. You can see it. It was from earlier. I think
Sticks is a pedophile. Sticks is a pedophile.
Yeah.
Whoever did that and thought it was funny,
that's really legit.
nightwavetalk@gmail.com. Hit me up. I'm gonna give you maybe not 100. I'll give you $75. I got cat food to buy.
All right, still, it's money you didn't have before.
$75. I'll throw you a couple bucks just because that was pretty funny.
All right, now let's see here. Walrus, thank you. I appreciate you stopping by. You got to stay.
Ralph, I got to sign off.
Wonderful evening.
Thank you, Adam,
I'll probably tune in later.
All right, we're still going.
We'll still be going.
We'll still be going for sure. Thank you, man.
Night.
Bye, Adam.
Adam,
Love
tell
your
us,
dog,
tell us, promote your new Odyssey channel. Well, it's not new, but promote, your channel.
Odyssey, nomorenews.org. You can find my Odyssey link there.
Very good,
or
sir.
Just search No More
Go
News
and check out Adam.
Thank you so much.
All right,
Adam rules. Peace
This
out,
dumb
man.
bitch fucked every streamer on IP2. She should stop streaming, lose weight, and get a job. This dumb bitch fucked every streamer on IP2. She should stop streaming, lose weight, and get a job.
All right, now.
Alice, do you want to answer those two questions? And it's the same one.
Yeah.
If you combine it to one.
What is that?
It was only 3 of them. It's not all of them.
Oh, it's 3. I'm drunk. I'm drunk. I'm sorry. I apologize.
Oh, I'm sorry. Alice, can you name all 3 of them? Can you name them all?
We're just kidding. You don't have to do that.
Yeah.
That's like incriminating to me, though.
Oh, really?
Wait, don't hear.
Keep your $100, Mersh. You need it more than me.
All right, no, that's okay. Now, go ahead, Alice. How you doing?
Well, I didn't even mean for it to end up like that. Like me getting with baked was completely uncalled for. I just got invited to.
Did he rape you? Can you say he raped you, please, live on air? Please, give me that.
No, there was.
Rapist.
No, wait. What the fuck?
He's not
He's
a rapist.
a literal rapist.
No, what the fuck?
No.
You can't say that.
This is levels of Jewry that shouldn't exist.
You can't say that.
She said he had sex with her against her consent, which would be rape. Come on, Dingo.
No, it wasn't. It was not rape. He never raped
coerced?
me. I don't know where you would pull that out of your ass, but it's completely fucking fake news. He did not rape me. It was 100% consensual. The only thing that I would say is kind of faulty is probably that I felt like I had to fuck him in order to be on his stream and be content.
That's called coercion.
He would have thrown me to the side if I wasn't fucking him.
Ralph.
That's rape.
Ralph, you need to kick this guy.
That's not rape. That's not rape.
He's calling people a rapist and gay and shit.
It's kind of fucking crazy. Yeah.
That's coercion. That's rape.
Oh my god.
I don't think that's technically rape.
No, it is.
I mean, I felt pressured.
If you don't suck my dick, then you don't get this job. That's coercion.
Okay, wait. Alice, I have a question. Did you fuck Sky King?
No.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure.
Okay, that would have made you so cool if you did, though.
I ended that dude's fucking career because he was creepy as fuck, saying like, "I miss Alice" on his fucking stream. Nah,
he was kind of a fucking weirdo, wasn't he? You're right.
Wait, you want the real Sky King or somebody that just calls himself Sky King?
He is
exactly,
Sky,
and he's fucking using that name, and that's kind of fucked up.
It's kind of weird. You're right, Alice. It's kind of weird.
So when Big Alaska was raping
he's like stolen
you,
valor.
Oh my god!
What was it, near the RV or around the RV? When he was raping you?
Many times did
I could definitely talk about Baked Alaska. I could definitely talk some hard shit about Baked, but I don't. That's not really what I'm.
You could, but it's not what you're here. It's not what you're here for. You're just talking about whatever you've done. Okay, so like you entered the IP2 scene, right? And there was Baked Alaska, there was Sky King, and there was
You're completely wrong. I entered the IP2 scene February, like 2 years ago, I think. Okay. I showed up on a Hyphonics stream.
Hyphonics, okay.
Yeah, and that's actually when I came.
I didn't know that. I'm sorry. I didn't know that. So you came in through.
You're fucking lore straight, buddy.
I'm sorry.
Wow.
I apologize, Alice. I'm sorry. So you came in on a Hyphonics stream. Some time passed, and then there was Baked Alaska. And you hung out with him for a while, like the Wooza and everyone else, right? You hung out with them, and then there was somebody else, Carl. You hung out with Carl earlier. Carl the second. Carl two. Carl.
Yeah. So me and Carl were friends for like a couple years, and then like he just like.
Hey, I know Carl.
We got really close.
We've been live for 5.5 hours, by the way. 5.5 hours so far in the 24-hour Fuck Trovo Fest. Sticks Hexenhammer coming up at 8. Keith Woods coming up tomorrow. Nick Fuentes at some point. I don't really know, but he said he was coming, so it could be tonight or tomorrow.
He's coming at some point.
He said he was coming. I believe he's coming.
5-hour stream.
Yeah, it's 24 hours, and I told everybody not to worry about it. It's 24, so we'll get you in at some point.
Yeah, I'd like to point out that we have one of the best comedians on the planet here, Pat Dixon, and we're talking to some girl about Baked Alaska.
I introduced him a minute ago. Can he hear us now?
Is he here? Oh shit! Is he here? Yo, Pat Dixon.
Yeah, I hear you, Pat.
Yes.
I love.
There he is.
Pat Dixon. He rules.
We're doing great. There he is.
Yeah, what's up, bro?
Yeah, I don't pretend to be any more interesting. Email right there, what she's saying, but
this is the funniest shit ever.
Hey, wait, is that really Pat Dixon?
Yeah,
that's Pat Dixon, dude. That's Pat Dixon.
This is Pat Dixon.
Pat Dixon, thank you. This is Mersh. It's good to see you.
Hello.
Pat. Pat is an amazing guy, and we were always cool. And then when I showed up to Compound Media one day, and he didn't like it. I love you, Pat. Though, it's like,
what did he do? No, wait. No, what did he do? Hold on, what happened?
There's a whole backstory behind that.
Wait, did you just show up unannounced though, or were you like invited?
Well, we lined it up, and then we showed up to we showed up to there, and Pat Dixon started yelling at me, and then he literally, it was so funny because we're bringing up Carl, who Alice fucked, which is weird. Like, Alice is here, she fucked Carl, and then I brought Carl to the Compound Media Studios, and to this day I've talked about it on my show. Like, the Pat, one of the greatest displays of his good senses, pointed at Carl in his face and went, "This guy too." He smiled. "I don't fucking like this guy." We went to, it's on my Instagram, Mersh Comedy on Instagram, but we went to the Compound Media places, and Pat was the only one there, and he started yelling, and he was very mad.
Damn,
and he didn't like Carl.
That's pretty Chad, bro. That's pretty Chad.
Wait. Carl says this in Super Chat.
She literally has my name tatted on her. She's my property. She licked my asshole first. I hit it first. No problem with chicken, but the world should know.
Show us the Carl tattoo.
Where is it?
It's on my foot.
Yeah, exactly. Show us the Carl
we're cool
tattoo.
with feet. Show feet.
Oh,
that's right. Yeah.
Come on.
You have to, because Bibble.
Your 24-hour stream is like a fucking event. There we go.
So I don't know. I mean, it was just like I thought it was pretty funny for content. I was a pretty dedicated Carl fan. I mean, aside from the fact that he's like a full-blooded Jew. I mean, he's pretty smart and funny.
I mean,
now wait a minute. Did you lick his asshole? What about that allegation?
I did not lick his asshole. That's disgusting, honestly.
He said you licked his asshole. Are you sure you did lick the asshole?
What Mersh is telling us is that Pat has a Judar that is like above everybody else's Judar, and he was like, "Hey, I don't like the look of these two. Get them the fuck out of the building."
I'm just curious why she is it because of Jew asshole that she doesn't want to lick it?
I mean, I would not lick a man's asshole in the first place. That's just gross.
But you look at woman's asshole.
Not wifey material, clearly.
That's fucking sodomy.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Wow.
Sodomy. So it's a blowjob, though.
Let's not get crazy, Pat.
Go ahead.
No, let's not go too far.
No, I want to hear Alice's response. Go ahead, Alice.
Is it real? I thought sodomy was just like butt stuff.
Pat, explain to her.
No, not completely. It's anything that's not just regular fucking. Pretty much.
Oh.
So if you suck dick, you might as well just take it up the ass. That's what he's saying.
Don't trust Andy. On everybody.
I think it's time for me to sign off for the night. Like, why am I still here?
It's time to get it's getting to the overnight hours. You might want to get the.
It's a 24-hour stream.
It's Ralph.
Are we going to clip this for a campaign commercial?
Might want to leave that one out. Thank you, Mr. Michael Cisco. Much appreciated, sir. West Virginia.
You don't have any sodomy commentary, bro?
Can I throw this out there? I had no idea Pat Dixon, of all human beings, would be on this podcast.
Pat Dixon, by the way, next week starting a show, Bad News with Pat Dixon, live on Odyssey.com/@the-Ralph-Retort and Killstream.tv.
What?
So it's no mistake that he's here. Yes.
Can I
That's sick. What the fuck?
That's right.
Can I settle a little what I think is a beef that shouldn't be?
Well, I mean, you're here. Yeah, say whatever you want. Like Pat's here. Go ahead. Yeah.
But listen, Pat doesn't like me.
Do you think he likes you more now?
No. The point being is that I don't think Pat likes me, and I think Pat sees me as a guy that other people have used me to their ends, and now just doesn't like me. But like I've known Pat. Like Pat probably won't remember, but I've known
Pat,
for years.
Pat has no idea who you are, Mersh.
Well, he hasn't even said anything yet. We don't know what he knows.
That's one of my best friends.
I have no clue who Pat is myself.
Hang on. Pat's been going through his Rolodex for the last 2 minutes going,
Andy, I want to join in on this roast of me, but if I talked to Pat off the air and we chatted, like he'd be like, "Oh yeah, no, I kind of know who you are." So it's a thing.
$100 from Wolfgang.
Wolfgang! Oh my God! Thank you, Wolfgang.
He says all these little ass donations on the board. Step it up, Killstream gang.
Oh, dude.
24 hours straight.
Let's
Killstream go. 24 hours. Holy shit.
24 hours, brother. Let's go.
24 hours, brother. Brother mans.
So,
yeah, go ahead. Can we let Pat talk,
split
please?
9 ways.
Yeah, no, let Pat talk.
That was quick enough.
Holy
Go ahead.
shit. That took a second, but it was good.
No, go ahead.
Oh,
What
okay.
about Mersh?
Whatever you want to say. I don't know.
You go ahead.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
All right. Oh, I mean, fuck. This dude named Jesse Pop. His name, it's not Jesse Pop. It's some other name. Jesse.
Pod Awful TV.
Jesse.
Pod
I
Awful
forget what his name is.
TV. It's Pod Awful TV.
Yeah. That's right. Yeah, Pod Awful. He's great. He seems like a good guy or whatever. He said he had a friend from out of town who wanted to see the studio. Could I help him out? So I was like, well, hey, maybe, sure, I guess. I didn't mind doing that. He didn't tell me who it was. Didn't tell me anything about it. Didn't say anything about it. And this dude shows up, Mersh, I guess. He's shooting. He's got a stick and everything. And he's, like in the past, I think he called my boss a pedophile or something. And there was some kind of bad blood. It's my boss, so like I'm not really in a position to make any judgment on all that. I know if I let him in the studio and let him do whatever he fucking wants for as long as he, So I kind of felt tricked into the whole thing, and it's nothing personal against Mersh or anything like that.
He's a piece of shit. I could have told you that, Pat.
I explained all that day, though. I said all that.
That guy is a piece of shit. And Pat, I'll be honest with you. What I was pointing out like earlier was like, all right, so like I knew you like earlier from shows. And I knew Mandy from other situations with like press stuff and whatever. And I was not led to believe that you were going to be involved in like whatever was like being led. Like here's the thing. I have a beef with Anthony, whatever. Like I could have reached out to Mandy at the time or you at the time and been like, oh, I want to be like, it was this insincere, like, oh, let's like, these guys want to come in or whatever. And I could have reached out to you at that time or one of the, again, like Mandy or one of these other people. Like I could have probably lined that up. But what happened was I ended up in like a beef with Anthony. And while I was in town, this guy at the time was like, oh, I could get
Why
you
is this guy having a drunk, insecure mental breakdown towards every other guest, lol?
That's fair.
That was a super chat.
That's fair. That's fair.
No, that's fair.
Andy, super chats, Andy.
Bro, no. What the fuck? What's up?
Well, we also got Chicken and Alice here too, like on standby. Just a couple of questions.
That's probably me.
Can I ask a question to Chicken and Alice real quick?
I mean, if you'd like,
Chicken and Alice. Earlier, you guys did a stream where you broke a laptop. Like Alice, you broke the shit out of it.
My ThinkPad.
No, your ThinkPad. However,
oh my god, I'm so sad. Look at.
Are
this.
you really that sad? Are you really though? Like, is that
also
true?
Imagine the STDs Bake got from Alice.
That's true. Imagine STDs.
I mean, I bought this for $100.
That's not a lot. Wait. I have a question.
She licked my asshole.
Chicken.
She also told me how she licked Carl's asshole. I didn't even ask. She volunteered this information. I thought it was weird, but it felt good.
Joking. Junior says, I'm not a rich man, but I'll put
do this. Can I do something that Ralph's?
Go ahead.
I want to say something that Ralph's going to appreciate. I think that Andy will appreciate.
Sure.
Everything I was getting into tonight. I guess apparently we have a 24-hour stream. Everybody's got to do their thing. So let them do their thing. Nightwave Radio, YouTube.com. Go look up Nightwave Radio. I'm going to explain the whole backstory of the Pat Dixon thing since this got, whatever.
Oh, my God.
Come to my channel. I love you, Ralph.
Indigo, what's up, man? I love you too.
And
peace out, Mersh.
If you want to hear the story, we'll make it happen.
Do they want to hear it, or are you like abandoning ship?
Well, no, I am abandoning the ship. And no,
he's abandoning ship.
Yeah. Well, what am I going to hang out while Alice is explaining? Like, I didn't fuck Carl. Like, I did.
I mean, it seemed like that super chat threw you off your game. Like, you were like mid sentence or whatever.
No, we were doing it. And then Alice showed up. Like, look, dude.
Seemed like it was the super chat, not Alice.
Don't bait me into making this your money show.
I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying.
It's fine.
I don't
I'm just saying. The super chat seemed to get you, man.
I don't want to derail anything, but
No, Alice,
Shut up.
you're-
I'm sorry.
Alice, you're good.
No, he's looking for an honorable exit.
Do this on Chicken Andy's dick. No, we're out. So
You seem like you're a little drunk, Mersh. But,
Yeah, I
thank you.
How's it feel to be on that side of saying that?
Thank you.
I was about to say, holy shit, I had a moment there.
Dingle Southern with a fucking home run.
Dingo. The video with your name in it that has the biggest like numbers ever is just a cartoon reenactment of me reenacting you. So at
Yeah,
the
that's
end
the
of the
biggest
day,
one on your channel. I didn't know that.
I'm just saying, homie.
Whoa.
Fine. We will go. It's fine.
What are you
Some
mad
more Dingo
about?
content, you'll get more views, bro. You just said it yourself.
All right, who's leaving? It's the question. Like, what happened just now? Like, what is going on?
Mersh, peace out, bro.
Peace out, dude.
All right.
Are you staying? Or you, I mean, I'm down.
There you go. There you go.
That was a little crazy.
The longest
again.
goodbye ever.
Wait,
History.
holy shit. CWC, what the fuck happened?
He's
This
based.
drunk faggot who is providing absolutely no content.
Wait,
Get Mersh back in. Get Mersh
Listen.
back in.
I'm not drunk,
Who
you
even
piece of
was
shit.
that? I don't even know who that is.
Listen,
Well, my whole thing was I never stopped him from talking or saying shit about anybody the whole time, and then I was like, "Why are you even mad?" Like, I guess the super chat did piss him off, but like, I don't control the super chats. They've been coming in the whole night against everybody. Like, I don't, like, you know what I mean? Like, they're just
Ralph,
there. So.
Like, Ralph, you saw he went at me, and I was just like, listen,
Well, I didn't mind him going at anybody. It was just like, why are you
I
mad?
literally had to wake up and get back dressed because I wanted to call in.
I appreciate that, man. Yeah, I don't know.
Dude, I'm like, I get it. You're mad. It's 6 years ago, but like, holy fucking Christ.
I don't know. That was weird.
Well, you know, I mean, I don't even
Alice,
understand
remember me from
how,
Big-
like, he's telling Alice there that she got raped. You know, I mean, if a woman, if she's saying she got raped, she damn sure wasn't raped.
That was a little strange too, the whole rape thing. Yeah, I didn't really. I don't know. I know he was fucking around, but it was like, all right.
I don't even like
W?
baked, like I hate baked Alaska, but like you can't just say somebody raped somebody.
It's great to see you again, but I have one issue with your backdrop here right now.
What's up, you goofy bitch?
You're not from the South.
I am. I was born in Virginia.
Oh.
You don't talk like it, boy.
Wait, are you really?
Yep.
That's not even the
Okay,
South.
I thought you were appropriating my culture for a minute.
Oh. Southern go.
With
It's not
your
even the South, bro.
Ralph's like, oh, hey.
Yeah, a true Southern belle.
Southern by the grace of God.
So what happened? Mersh said you got
My
raped or
mistake.
something? Is that
No,
what the
well-
accusation was?
I don't know, man.
You're trying to say baked
Mersh got
Alaska
mad.
rapes
Honestly,
me.
I don't know why he got mad. Like, I had no problem with him, but then he's like, I'm gonna go start up the show, and I was like, why are you even leaving? Like, what are you even mad
Wait,
about?
he's doing it now?
I guess I don't know.
Well, wait.
It's gonna be riveting content for sure.
Hang on. I want to say. I want to state.
Well, I
something
mean,
to
I don't
everyone
know.
who's been
That's what
watching
I
the
thought
show.
he was doing. I don't have anything against him.
No.
Still, I don't want to like make it personal, but it was like kind of weird.
Wait,
Especially
Ralph,
when I was letting him
I
say
said-
whatever he
I
wanted.
said-
You know, like I didn't care.
Pat. I know Pat. I've watched him on a lot of shit.
$3 well spent.
Thank you, Neon Noir, by the way. Much appreciated. He says, 6 show Ralph. Alice is a hoe. He said that. Wow. We like Alice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Pat,
like Alice.
Pat is like, he might remember him from a thing, but it's like the first thing that Pat comes in, you're gonna bring that up, like, dude, chill, and then he just started streaming. now.
He's had some drinks. I don't want to throw him. I mean, you know, it is what it is, right? Like, I don't want to throw him.
Fair enough.
I don't want to throw him under the bus more than what it
Mersh
is.
is
He
that
just has
guy
some
that
drinks.
you're
I've had
friends
it
with,
happen.
that like he has a couple of drinks.
He has
and
some
he's like
drinks.
having a
He'll-
hustle with everybody at the
He'll
bar.
be good tomorrow, the next day, and he'll say, "Oh, I had a couple drinks." At least I hope that's what he'll say.
My favorite thing is whenever he was like, I've got a beef with Anthony Cumia. No, you don't, dude. Anthony Cumia is like a famous guy. It's like saying you have a beef with Sylvester Stallone. No, you just don't like him. You're never going to talk to him. You never talk to him.
It's
And
true.
You'll
But
just fucking be mad.
who is that though? Who was that?
Well, you're young, bro. Don't worry about it.
Well, yeah,
Mersh?
Anthony is from Open.
Oh,
Anthony.
Mersh. Oh, yeah.
Oh, that was Mersh that was on here. Yeah, I like Mersh, by the way. I don't want to make it personal. I just thought that
No,
was
we love
some
Mersh.
guy.
We love Mersh. We love Mersh.
May I ask a question to Pat, actually?